Bonjour! Welcome to another back issue haul video. And I've got a special little treat for you guys this week because I've discovered some Golden Age Captain America, 5 Golden Age, 4 Captain Americas and 1 Marvel Mystery Tales. Obviously I bought it because Captain America's in it, him and Human Torch. And I literally, I'm in a constant state of organisation with my collection. Just long boxes upon long boxes. And I know I've said in previous back issue hauls that these aren't necessarily the ones I've got this week, but they've been buried in piles there. And I try to go through stuff. I can't read everything. I mean, when I was a kid and I would read the black and white reprints of, say, Doctor Strange, I will go through the back issues as I get them, but I've probably read that story, 20, 30 years ago. Some I will reread. Anyway, you know what, if you're watching this video about collecting comics and back issues, I think you know what I'm getting at. Anyway, special treat, 5 Golden Age for you. I've also got some DC, so I really do try to even things out, don't I, guys? But before I start, thank you to the 2 bestest comic shops in Essex. It is Comics and Fantasy in Hornchurch. Hello, Paul. Where I got some of these beauties from. And if he's watching this, he's probably thinking, hold on, he didn't pop in this week. But I've dug up some of the previous, because I just didn't have time. Sorry, Paul, but I'll see you next week. But there are some, he served me up a marvellous collection, clue there, and Jamie, and I normally say his faithful assistant, Lizzie, but no, now she's off sunning herself in Tenerife, left him to it. He's had to call in the big guns. He's had to call in the professionals. So he's had his wife in helping him. And I did catch her stock taking, keeping him truthful, keeping the boy honest. So hello, Tanif. Hello, Jamie. Good to see you both the other day. Anyway, that's all of the polite stuff out of the way. Let's get on with it. Look at these, because I'm excited. I am thoroughly excited about these. Come on, guys. Look at that. And I'm doing this on purpose for the thumbnail. These were at the back of my Silver Age Captain America. So, but the reason I've completely forgotten these is because I thought I sold all my Golden Age because they were my most expensive years ago when I kind of had a little bit of a rough period. I sold. They were my most valuable stuff, and they were the easiest ones because they were single issues worth some, and it did help me out. It really did. That's a story for another day. That's why I forgot I had these. And look at the. This is 1943. And you can't get away with this now, can you? with Japanese soldiers. Look, oh, the yellow peril. And so that's 1943. I noticed how narrow, and I didn't notice how narrow they got. Look, perhaps it was the paper shortage, but anyway, we jump forward. Look at these beauties. I was so over the moon with these. This one has got the private life of Captain America. Notice at the bottom there. Sorry about the glare, but I am not going to take them out of these covers. But I say that, not on camera I'm not, but I have, obviously I have done. I have perused these bad boys. And it is just a nostalgia kick. And it is just the geeky collector in me that wants these. Is it the greatest storyteller? Is it like Lee and Kirby in the Silver Age of Marvel? No, of course it isn't. But it's just, I don't know. Look at these covers. Look, you cannot do that these days. Looks like Bucky's in trouble there. Look, well, these blonde maidens. He's well in trouble, look. It doesn't look like he's struggling too hard, though. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't in the Kingdom of Terror. It doesn't. Yeah, look, just take another look at how he's being manhandled, or is it just me? Anyway, you can tell I'm excited, can't you? And this one, obviously, this is Human Marvel Mystery Tales. This is Human Torch at the front, and a Captain America tale at the beginning, circa 1948. If anyone wants to see a deep dive on those, a quick deep dive, let me know in the comments, because I know they're rarities, aren't they? Because, you know, the 1940s, you know, we're 80 years old now, some of those books. So let me know, because I can do a little deep dive on those. I can do a little separate video, and if anyone is interested, yeah, let me know. Now, this is in order. Yes, Jamie, it is. We fast forward now to the 1970s, 30 years later, with some of these Doctor Stranges that Jamie served me up a little while ago, actually. But look at this Frank Brunner cover. This is what we used to get back in the day. And inside, Gene Colan artwork, Steve Englehart on the stories. And the latest run, actually, look, we've got a bit of Jill Kane on the cover there, look. Oh, it's wonderful stuff. Still got Gene Colan inside. Tom Palmer inked one or two of these, but the next one he did another Gil Kane cover. Look, inked. Not a great inking job there. Dan Adkins, was it? Yeah, Adkins. Yeah. But anyway, look at this. So you've got Doctor Strange, Dracula, Gene Colan on the artwork, Tom Palmer on the inks. Come on. Come on, doesn't get better than that. And then just a couple more. There we go, Doctor Strange. We just good times. Good times for this character. I'm enjoying the latest iteration, which does harken back to some of the Steve Englehart lightness of touch for the stories. But anyway, we're at the back issues. Let's not talk about the modern. You'd have to watch my latest comic reviews for the modern stuff. And stay here for this. Moving on, you see what I did there? Doctor Strange is a member of the Defenders. And I don't know if I have said this before, haven't I? It holds it holds a lot of affection in my heart, Defenders, because Rampage Weekly back in the day would have been one of the first comics, one of the first black and white English reprints of American comics that I started getting into Marvel with. So to start collecting them now is so exciting, because I don't know, because I'm a collector and these are the stories I would read as a kid. And this is the first Wrecking Crew, I think. There's two, or did I just bypass the first Wrecking Crew? No, I talked over the first Wrecking Crew. That's the first. Sorry, everyone. You was all thinking, is that the first? Well, I hope it is, because the prices really jumped up on these two issues. And I hope it's not just because of them appearing in She-Hulk. But anyway, if you watch She-Hulk and you love Wrecking Crew, just buy the Defenders and read some good stuff. Anyway, we're here to be happy, aren't we? The Thing in that one looked glorious. This looks like a great artist. Yeah, I don't know whose art. Perhaps someone can tell me if that's an early Klaus Janson. It can't be Neil Adams on that. Just the artwork. You can spot Gil Kane a mile away. Awesome. This is just great stuff, guys. With just great Bronze Age. Oh look, I reckon that was Klaus Janson, because that is Gil Kane and Klaus Janson. That's a class act, that. And the proper Valkyrie, the proper Doctor Strange, the proper Incredible Hulk, and Nighthawk. Oh, Power Man in this one, Yellow Jacket. Look how much stuff they're squeezing into this issue. That is going to be worth 9p of my money if I was buying, like I say, I was buying the black and white reprints at the time. But if I was buying US comics in it would have been 9p, well worth spending. Now the next one's up. Obviously, I've had for a little while, and these were courtesy of Paul. But this, if you've seen Thor: Love and Blunder, look at that for an image. The movie. These are and you remember the God. Well, if you saw it, if you remember the God Butcher, what they should have done is used these comics as a script for a decent movie. This is, look at Odin there, look. It was Jason Aaron was on fine form with this storyline. Esad Ribic was on superb form with the I forget what they called it. It was the God Bomb was the next. Was it the what was it called? The God Saga? The God. Oh, anyway. Doesn't matter what it was called. Look, that's the God Butcher. And how they set up the story, the horrific way that Jason Aaron set up the story and what he was doing. God, what a film that would have made. Even if you lobbed in the Guardians of the Galaxy to try and help Thor out with a God Butcher, I don't know what they could have done. But, you know, this is the stuff that they kind of had a go, didn't they? And then it went on to God Bomb. But these 25 issue, there's 24, 20, what a run of Thor this was. 25 issues, so I was over the moon to get these. And I've got up to issue 12. I think it was, the Esad Ribic stuff. Look at that, beautiful. Look, you can't get better than that for Thor. It was probably one of the finest runs of this character ever. And Paul's also got me the Walter Simonson run, which was another fine run with Beta Ray Bill and all that getting involved. But if you want a modern, I won't go through every single because it's just wonderful artwork of Thor, to be fair, in all 25 issues on the covers. But look, what a covers. Beautiful stuff. But I was over the moon to pick this up because it's just a good run of modern Marvel and a character done well. That's a marvellous cover. Look, Thor and a dragon. Because what Jason Aaron did was lean into the whole idea that he's a Norse god. Who knew that'd work? Look, he's using his hammer there. Yeah, there's no, and he just did it straight. Jason Aaron just did this story to this. That's a marvellous cover, actually. Yeah, he just did it straight. He's a god. Here's some stories. Yeah, the original story went with the God Butcher is the Thor of the future, the Thor of the past, like the original Thor, who is around in the actual, pre-medieval, Dark Ages Norse mythology era. Yeah, and it was a wonderful thing. Jason Aaron's having a heck of a lot of fun. A heck of a lot of fun. Which leads me on to my next one, a heck of a lot of thunder. No, that weren't a link, was it? A heck of a lot of fun. Is Tom King and Ilquis. Is it Ilquis Evely? I knew I'd get her name wrong. Anyway, you know. It was Helen of Windhorn that I made comic of the week in my latest comic reviews. Link somewhere. I would do that like everyone else does, but I don't know how to put it. Anyway, if you want to check out my book, but what beautiful artwork. And Tom King actually, how can I put my new teeth in? King. Tom King actually has Supergirl swearing. And it is all like asterisks and stuff, but she's got a right potty mouth in this. And I've only read the first. You can tell the ones I've read because I seal the ones I've read. This was an eBay purchase that I felt obliged to get. I just loved Helen of Windhorn so much, as in the artwork. I like Tom King's writing generally. Not everything. I'm not a fanboy of his yet because I've missed a big. I've missed a big. I've missed a good few years where he was coming to prominence, so I can't say that I think he's the best thing since sliced bread. But I did enjoy Helen of Windhorn. I'm enjoying Wonder Woman, and these first few issues of this, where Supergirl base, it's, and again, what I'm finding, this storyline is her at the moment. She's just met someone on an alien planet while she was trying to celebrate her 21st birthday. What transpires from that, particularly issue 2, which was just the journey in a spaceship of Supergirl and the new character that's been introduced, which is the link for all this, it was very Alan Moore. And I'm going to keep an eye on that because I thought that with his Wonder Woman story, where Wonder Woman and Superman are in this interstellar shopping mall, the biggest thing you've ever seen in the universe, with every shop selling everything, in the known galaxy, and they're trying to buy a present for Bruce Wayne. It was a beautifully crafted story, but it reminded me so much of Alan Moore. So I'm going to keep my eye on that. And I need to drill into that a little bit more about what, and that is no bad thing, don't get me wrong. And I'm not saying Tom King is plagiarising or copying Alan Moore's style. You couldn't do that. I think people before me would have pointed that out. But this has got that quality as well. It's got that quirky, where Alan Moore could make something like Halo Jones work. And then suddenly Tom King is making Supergirl work, but in none of the what you would call the traditional. I mean, look at that cover. Look at that beautiful artwork. Absolutely stunning artwork. It is Bill Quist Evilly. I'm pretty sure it is because she is one of my favourites. Look at that. And like I think I said in my Helen of Windhorn review, that she's South American, I believe, but Argentinian. But this has got that old European comic illustrator feel to her artwork that I really love. The kind of stuff that you'd get in heavy metal back in the day. People like Philippe Droulier. Actually, Philippe Droulier. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that before. Anyway, they are my back issues for the week. I won't bore you anymore, except to say thank you so much, my sexy subscribers. I love you. Please comment. Let me know if you want to see a deep dive on the Golden Age stuff. I will gladly do you if requested. There's not a lot I won't do if you ask me to do it. If you dare me or double dare me, I'll do it. See. That's how desperate I am to seek validation, to seek your approval. Anyway, I've really enjoyed this one, guys. I think it's because I was overexcited about the Golden Age. I hope you did. Let me know. What have you picked up this week? Let me know. If you don't want to let me know on YouTube, let me know on Threads. Same old geekyOlhog. Blah, blah. Find me over there. They're great guys and girls over there on Threads. If you're not on it yet, have a go. Because everyone, by and large, is positive. And if they're not, you can ignore them and scroll on by. Until next time, guys, thank you ever so much. And until then, adios.